And just like that, you missed a hour and 30 minutes long video. I'm not really recording that because we already did the thing. As you can see, I made a Product of the Core Mandator 2 class Star Dreadnought, also known as Super Star Destroyer, for the Galactic, in Lego Star Wars. At a micro Midi scale, it's hard to pin down because of just how it is. But man, did it turn out really nicely, and you missed the entire thing because somehow I wasn't recording. I don't know how I wasn't recording. I must have accidentally turned off the recording or somehow. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, no, this is my rendition of the Pride to the Core in Lego Star Wars in Lego Studio. And I got the curse of me doing anything Lego Studio continues where I can't record me building something, even though I should have done it this time, happened again. But anyway, I mean, mainly, I guess a lot of that hour was me finding parts. Yeah, a lot of that hour was me finding parts and not really designing. I guess a lot of the design came from me finding parts, but yeah. No, this is my rendition of the Pride to the Core from a passage in one book from a long time ago. And it is based on, and it's basically a prequel era, it's a prequel era Super Star Destroyer for sure, and it's basically a prequel version of the Bellator, also a Super Star Destroyer. I just decided to build it today because of the room that just came out. No, it's the thing inside the room. Actually, let's put this back into Arial. I don't know why it doesn't want to show the rest of it when I do that, but because the RCSGs, because the because of the UCS Venator coming out, I wanted to do something for it. I wanted to finally build myself right to a core in 3D, and I did. I'll show you a part list in a second, and we'll compare it on. I know for sure we're going to compare it on Lego.com to Bricklink. But yeah, no, this one might not have to come from Bricklink because of just all the pieces. You may be noticing it's white instead of light gray. It's because some of these wedge pieces don't come in light gray. But the rest of it should work, I think, including the red command bridges for the 4 Venator bridges. The 4 command Venator bridges are in red. When originally they should be gray for Project Core, I think. But then again, Project Core is the flagship of flagships, so maybe it having red command bridges makes sense. Of course, we're using binoculars like all the mini scale Venators did. And yeah. Got the big guns open for the engines and just using slots for that. Not bothering to plate this thing off other than just the necessary plates for the red. It doesn't have too much detail to it. It's very mini scale. It's very mini. There's very micro scale at a midi scale size. But that makes sense. It is the Parade to the Core is massive. It's 8 kilometers long, or almost 5 miles long. So it should be massive. And I did overdo it on this design. I went overboard. I actually used 2 of these for measuring, and then put a couple of the centers to build, and then put a couple of these and then put 2x4, and then put 2x4 bricks in the middle to build it up, so in order so I can actually stack the plates. And yeah, let me show you a little bit of the inside. That's basically just that. Then there there's that right there. You still right there. And overall, I think I did a really good job with plating this out. And using slopes and wedges. Yes, that's what these are called. Wedges, not slopes. But anyway. At least I think I did a good job. I really like it. I really want to build this thing in real life. And here's the other side. And yeah. I wonder who I'm going to put in command of this thing. Just, actually, you could probably put a minifigure under that. Just because of how big it is. And make my own custom little, or, you know, buy the official 20 Years of Clone Wars thing off the Venator, off of someone parking at the Venator, and see if it's for a good price, I'll buy it. The little 20 Years of Clone Wars thing, I'll buy it off of them and just put it here, because why not have this be my Venator? Because I'm much like, Product Horde is my favorite Star Wars ship of all time, my favorite Star Wars capital ship of all time. So yeah, I really want to build this thing in real life now. I mean, of course, we got a long list. We got a list building on things we want to build in real life. These sig figs, I'm not too hot on the sig figs anymore after I did the upgrade to my sig figs that I already own. But there's a shore I still want to build. There is the fort, and now this. The Cratch Decor. Well, let me know how you like it, but I really do enjoy the aesthetic of having like a mini scale, like having a micro scale style to a midi scale, what this Executor is, to a midi scale size, because that's just what the product core should be like. But anyway. Alright, so let's look and see what we did, what the damage is. $26. To be fair, the poly bag was that price at one point. So that's actually not a bad price, if that's so to be believed. I would rather get on Lego Studio, but again, of course, there's always the exceptions of Lego Studio. Especially now that I have the fort there. I guess it's just a matter of what do I want first and what can I afford first. This is somewhere between $30 and $30 for new, and I want to say $4 or $5 new. I think Windows 11. Actually, what do I want for the thumbnail? I'll probably want that for the thumbnail. Have this on the side because that's what we're going for. Stud 35, width 35. Of course, it's the freaking mandator. They're really wide. We assume anyway. Length 12. So it's 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. It's 5 inches shorter, or 5 studs shorter. Oh, wait. No, wait. Inches? Oh, wide. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, it's 6 inches shorter, or less width than the Executor, which I'm okay with. If I buy the Executor, it'll be fine. Studs 35, studs long, they overdid it by a ton, but it looks really nice. And besides, Midi scale is kind of wonky anyway. Only miniature and UCS, only minifig scale is anywhere near okay, but usually it's not, and yeah, usually it's not. Lego's very confined with its scale. You can't have it too big, and you can't have it too small unless you want it too small or want it too big. So yeah. So let's add to wanted list, add to wanted list, add to wanted list. Proceed to verify items. Add to wanted list. View the Star Wars right core. Buy all. Item count. We need 30. Closest to 30 wins. 29. Actually, let's just let select real quick. Or in a minimal buy, I always have good luck with that. Oh! So $21.91. And we get lucky once again. And not bad rating on the stores, I think. I'm not quite sure. Remember, we are low count this time. We are low item count this time instead of the third item count we were doing last time. So actually, maybe cheaper just to do it through Bricklink. Especially with all the aesthetic stuff we have going on. Used. Oh, they're also used. That's going to be a slight problem. That might just how things are going to have to be, though. That might just how things are going to have to be. That's just going to how things are going to have to be. Okay. Yeah, it's not going to be this month. That's probably going to be November, too. And if I can get from the Lego store, definitely November. But yeah. It is September, as you can see. And, yeah. So it's going to be roughly when all things are said and done, since shipping on Bricklink stores is usually around $6. I want to say when you're shipping US store to US, usually around $6. Well, I found, so it's probably going to be like a $50. It's probably going to be $50 to me. Which again, that's why you want to get it from. That's why you want to get it from the Lego store, because not only do you get VIP points, but you also get free shipping after a certain amount of pricing. So yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be working on. Oh no, so let's render this thing. So yeah, that's what we're going to add to the list of things to get, of Lego sets to get and build in real life. I stay right there. let's print this thing. And what do we get? Oh, thank you, Windows 11. We want to know about the command prompt without you. Oh, it's gonna look good! It's gonna look real good! I wouldn't doubt it. Yeah, those bridges might have might be a problem. Also, not saying if you order from the Lego store, you get brand new pieces straight from the factory. Which just isn't as eco-friendly as buying used, but anyway. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's the ticket. Might need to make the second bridge. I might need to make one of the bridges off the side something else, like a cheese slope or a cheese slope or a stud or something, just to make it so excuse me, just to make it so it doesn't clip. But I think I can do that in real life. I can have both red binoculars just in case, and order and just have it in real life so we don't have to go to another shop or whatever to get parts. But anyway, well, you know, I mean, like $30 to $40 to $50 shipped and taxed. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's as good as the poly bag, but it's a lot bigger. A lot of those pieces, but it's as good as the poly bag, and about half the price of the Midi skill ship. Of course, it's not as well detailed as the Midi skill ship, but it works. It gets the job done, and it's also not nearly as long either. Alright, but anyway, that'd be it for this video. Thanks for watching. Do appreciate watching on this video. It means a lot to me. Also, means a lot to me. Share stuff in the description below, such as various sports channels, of course, sports channels for watching these videos, engaging content produced, and by sharing friends and family list too. Alright, that'd be it for now. Thanks for watching. And like this, see you in a second. Hold. Yeah, I finished it. So yeah, I put a cheese slope there to represent the bridge of the Star Destroyer of the Imperial Star Destroyer, and because the binoculars is clipping, so basically they have a Star Destroyer bridge, or a Victory Star Destroyer bridge, if you will, and a Venator bridge as well. One for the Venator bridge for the massive, insane hangar, which essentially stretches from here to here, all in here, to here, and down here is your hangar. Because like a boss. It's supposed to be John Mander, right? And also you have your Star Destroyer, you have your Republic / Empire / New Republic Star Destroyer, or actually just Republic, and actually just Republic and Empire and Galactic Empire guns, which I'm using the binoculars again because why not? And they look really, really slick. It looks really... Why is that down there? Why is that down there? Really, really slick. And then for the back, I just have extra studs because that part wasn't available in dark gray. And yeah. Of course, these are supposed to be dark gray on a gray hull, but we just use them as light gray here because we already have the white. Also, I'll raise this up by a plate because we did the stripes that are characteristic for the Venator, as well as spread to the core half the time. The forward-facing stripes, which should look rear-facing if you finish that one. If you have a red one right there, it will look rear-facing. Also, I'm going to be linking in the description. Also in the description, if you go down to the Google Drive, you'll be able to find files for. You'll be able to find not only the renders, but also the lists on Bricklink, at least the download list on Bricklink, and the download files, and the project files for, Brick Studio in case you want to modify them. My last three projects, not the sig figs, of course. Mainly because we're kind of done. Mainly because I don't know what to do about those because I don't really need them in these projects. And I would rather just have my normal sig figs, that I've carried on through time. But anyway. Oh, and also we got these looking a bit blocky, but that's fine. That's fine. So yeah, let's render this again. This off the graphic. 2, perfect. Let Windows 11 do Windows 11 things. And also for the bottom of it, it's two 1x2s that are in transparent Midi and blue because you can't get it any other way, unfortunately. Oh, that's low as a bit. There we go. Those guns, that Victory and Venator style bridge, those stripes make it look way more imposing, don't it? Alright, sorry about that. Grandma came in and brought me my dinner, but anyway, because I forgot to close the door before recording this bit. This half of the video. But anyway, so as you can see, it's vastly improved. It was good before, but now it's probably mini scale now instead of just micro. It's probably actually mini scale now instead of just micro. It looks really, really good. So yeah. And like I said, I'm gonna be posting up the files in the description. Well, not in the description, but in my Google Drive, which you can find in the description below. I'll probably link the actual place I'm going to put them. So you can look at them and maybe even make this yourself before I can make it myself. But anyway. Alright, so that'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching. And I guess see you in a second. Oh, and one more thing. I did try to do this in Lego Pick-a-Brick on their website, and no, the wedges don't exist. The plates don't. The wedges don't exist. The slopes don't exist. It's just or they don't exist new from the factory from Lego. So yeah, we'll just have to go to Bricklink this time, which I actually might do. We'll see. We'll see. Because again, I don't want to spend money this month. I already spent 160 on the F15E Strike Eagle and DCS and Forza Motorsport 2023. So I don't spend any more money this month because next month hopefully I'll be able to get the Quest 3 and try it out in its base version. Maybe with 2 upgrades, extra grips for the thing, extra grip for your extra grip for your controllers, and the Quest Link. Probably at least a Quest Link. A $30 one from Cable Matters anyway. Because that's the company I trust on Amazon for cables. Alright, but anyway, that'll be the first video. Thanks for watching. I really do enjoy this guy. I really do. It fully realizes, even in just Lego Micro / Midi form, it fully realizes the concept I drew all those, all those years ago, let's be honest. How long? 2020. And it doesn't really discount it either, other than the engines being just on horizontal and there are no vertical engines. But yeah. I really do enjoy it. Alright, that be it for you. Thanks for watching. And I guess see you in a second.